Good morning, Calallen. Today on CWN, we have more construction next to the gym.
And round 2 of softball playoffs is coming up. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Logan, and today is Monday, April 29th, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
We have some construction going on near the A gym. We spoke to Coach Pettis to get all the information.
Hi, I'm Cameron Cat with Calallen TV, and I'm here with Coach Pettis. So, Coach Pettis, we know there's construction going on next to the gym. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yes, currently right now they're doing some repairs underneath the school. They've started more towards the A gym, Lita Andrews gym, and right now they have everything kind of closed off. We can't use the gym space because they have taken the fire alarms down, so according to the fire marshal, no one's allowed to be in there besides construction. So right now we've kind of all been allocated to the B gym during that interim. So you'll notice those little plywood doors shut after 8:30. That whole part of the building is off limits as of right now.
Okay, thank you so much. Now back to the studio.
We spoke to Madison to get some details on NHS Teacher Appreciation Week. Let's take it to her.
Hey Kat, so I'm here with Madison who's in NHS. So can you tell me what you're doing for Teacher Appreciation Week?
Yeah, so this week every member of NHS, new members included, were assigned a teacher in the school, also including like our officers and our administration. And so each day of the week you give your assigned teacher a different things. Like today was posters. For the rest of the week we have like giving them a favorite scent, something of their favorite scent, giving them their favorite snack, favorite candy, stuff like that. And so just trying to give them something to show them that we appreciate them.
That's awesome. Thank you, and back to the studio.
We spoke to Mrs. Johns to get some information on her AP chemistry lab over electrical chemistry.
Hey Cats, today I'm here with Miss Johns. So, Miss Johns, y'all had a lab today. Can you tell me a little bit what it was about?
Sure, this is the AP chemistry class, and we just finished a unit over electrochemistry. And so today, it's more demo, but they're involved in it, and they're going to get to come up and see what we're doing. But I'm pretty much doing most of it because the equipment's really expensive. I only have one DC current power supply, so a couple things like that. But we're going to make a galvanic cell, and which naturally happens spontaneously. And then what you saw was the setup of what's called an electrolytic cell, which we ran current into. I just used distilled water and I put a little universal indicator in it. But we're going to do that today. We're going to do another one. We're going to take copper chloride. We're going to form some gas bubbles in that one. And then we're going to set up 2 what we call galvanic or batteries. It's basically how a battery works. And they're going to see that we can actually create voltage just by putting electrodes in 2 separate ionic solutions, which then create an electron transfer that can actually turn on a voltmeter.
Yes, ma'am. And the color changed when you turned it on. Can you tell me why?
Sure. So when we put the current into the water, water does 2 things. It can get reduced and oxidized, which, sorry, I'll do a little chemistry lesson. It can get reduced and oxidized. So the hydrogen is actually getting reduced to hydrogen gas, but what's left over then when that happens is hydroxide, which is very basic, okay? The other reaction, the other thing that's happening is the oxygen in water is getting oxidized. It's going from oxygen to O2 gas, but it's also releasing hydrogen ions into solution, right? Okay, well, hydrogen is very acidic. Well, I use something called universal indicator, and it's green when it's neutral. That's why it was green to start, because it was distilled water, but it turns like red to orange when the pH drops. So the side that was producing hydrogen ions got acidic, and then the side that was being reduced, the cathode's called the cathode on that side, it was getting reduced. We were making hydroxide, which is very basic, and for the universal indicator, things that are basic turn purple. So that's a way for them qualitatively to actually see that I'm not lying when I say you can reduce and oxidize water at the same time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. That's all from us, and back to the studio.
Coach Ashburn recently visited the beach to give us some more information on how the tide builds on our beach. Let's check it out.
So I'm out here on the beach today, and a little bit of storm blowing in. It's got the tide really high, and you might think, well, that's awful. This is going to destroy the beach. Actually, what happens is when the water comes up, it actually packs down the sand, which is good. And this stuff right here, it's called sargassum seaweed, okay? What this does is when this is on the beach and the sand blows the wind, the sand actually gets stuck in this sargassum seaweed and helps build up the beach. So it's good for beach growth. So today, not so much fun, good surf out there, not cold, just But when the tide recedes, the seaweed's here, and it helps build up the beach. So not a bad day. Better days to come. From Padre Island, it's Coach Ashburn.
Due to testing, we will not have a show tomorrow. Good luck to those who test, and remember to be here by 1 if you have a late start.
Now let's send it to Callie with Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Softball had a very fun weekend with the Miracle League of Corpus Christi, so make sure to definitely check that out on their Instagrams to see such heartwarming smiles. The girls had so much fun and they made so many kids' day. Now that's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Callie.
Now let's send it to Maddie with the rundown on sports right after this quick break.
Oh, heck no!
Oh my God!
Are you talking to my man? Are you talking to my man?
Hey cats, let's make sure we're not fighting in the halls or anywhere on school grounds. You'll get sent straight to DAEP for 15 days. It's not worth it.
Thank you, Logan, and good morning, Wildcats. Riley caught up with Coach Razzo to get some information on how softball's been preparing for round 2 of playoffs. Let's check it out.
Morning, Casimir. Coach Razzo, the assistant softball coach. So y'all won the round 1 of the playoffs, and there's round 2 coming up. Can you tell me who you are going to be playing?
Yeah, we have Ingleside this Friday night in Sinton at 7 p.m. We did win round 1, went pretty good, and we're ready to go for round 2.
How's the team looking, and what are y'all doing to prepare?
Pretty much status quo, just practice hard, give all they got. The girls work hard, coaches work hard, so we're looking forward to this next week coming up.
How do you think Ingleside is going to play, and where are y'all's expectations going in?
Well, we expect to give our best and leave it all out in the field, play like we always do, like the girls always do, and Ingleside will bring their best. And it should be a really good game, competitive also.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for the interview. And with that, back to the studio.
Stay classy.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you, Logan.
Thank you, Maddie.
And now it's time for your weather report with James right after this quick break.
Hey, what are you doing? Those are mine.
Hey guys, just a reminder not to steal. You can get in serious trouble for that. Just don't do it.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Calallen. Your forecast presented by Baytech Robinson Families has got quite the interesting twist to it. Currently, temperatures right at about 84 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Winds out of the east at only 8 miles an hour and a 5% chance of rain. Looking on our Doppler radar, just ignore all this off in the Gulf Coast. That's not going to affect Corpus Christi in any way, shape, or form today. We're going to be seeing storms moving out of the northwest or southwest this evening. We'll get to that in a moment. Looking throughout the rest of the day, temperatures are going to remain all the way up in the upper 80s, all the way up toward 90 between 2 and 6 p.m. before dropping down to 77 by 10. Those rain chances will also remain low as well, with a maximum of only about 10% in our viewing period. Those wind directions will shift from that 8 east direction that we've been seeing earlier all the way to 13 ESC by this evening. We do have some severe weather that is possible tonight, only about a 5% chance for both hail and wind. Tornado percent is at less than 2%. That's just barely enough for marginal risk this evening and early tonight, but don't expect too much to be happening. And now throughout the rest of the week, tomorrow on Tuesday, for those of you walking to school, you may get a little bit of rain. Temperatures are going to be upwards of 88 degrees with a 40% chance of rain throughout the morning and southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Wednesday and Thursday, what do you know? Identical conditions once again, 86 degrees, cloudy skies, 20% chance of rain, and southeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. We're not done yet. The National Hurricane Center has released the 2024 hurricane outlook. Folks, it ain't pretty. They're forecasting a very active season with potentially 20 to 25 tropical storm strength storms, 8 to 12 hurricane strength storms, and 4 to 6 of those are forecasted to impact the U.S. So make sure to keep up to date with that when we head into the summer break. And in lighter news, and wrapping this up, 26 days remain until senior graduation. And remember, May 10th will be the deadline for your makeup hours. And with that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, why do frogs like playing baseball?
Anna Logan, why?
They're good at catching fly balls.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always, stay classy, Calallen.